What's up, y'all? Out here enjoying this beautiful weather right now, man. Somebody was asking, like on an Instagram comment or something, about Nipsey Hussle, his death and all that, and the circumstances and stuff. Shit, I'll talk about it, man. Nipsey Hussle's death. I had love for him. You know what I'm saying? He was a good dude. Nipsey Hussle was one of them dudes I could actually say. I watched a lot of his interviews and a lot of his perspective more than I listened to his music. I remember I first heard about him in like 2009 or 10 when him and Rick Ross first did that Crenshaw record. I definitely think his death was orchestrated. I don't think it's all just that shitty cuz and some hate. You know, I talked about that plenty of times, bro. It's just, you know, when you gangbang, as long as Nipsey Hussle was gangbanging, bro. You know what I'm saying? If he was meant to be killed in his hood, it'd have been happening, bro. He was 33 years old. He lived in his neighborhood his whole life and traveled the world and came back multiple times. Do you understand what I'm telling you guys? He was wearing jewelry there. That's stupid when they say that, oh, it's just shitty cuz. Nah, man. You gotta understand. The industry is straight evil, bro. When they see somebody like Nipsey Hussle, you gotta think, or just you as a superstar, if you come out, when they watch your speeches or they look at you and you're innovative and you're smart and you're inspirational and you're a real person and you're very transparent, they watch you. You're an investment. See, your death isn't like an investment. See how much money they're making on Nipsey Hussle's death? He's such a good person. His interviews and that light he was shining was so bright that it still shines even now in his death. It shines almost even brighter, but they making money off of it by showing them interviews and shit like that. Showing, like, you know what I'm saying, when you go to the marathon store, like that shit, he was in business with Jay-Z and Rockefeller, and although he was playing, and he was willing to do some good stuff, he was planning to meet with the police and talk about gang activity and how things could be changed. Nipsey Hussle was going to do some good things, bro. And they saw capital in his death more than in his life. Because Nipsey Hussle wasn't a great selling artist. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what? I'm trying to think. Because when you say that, it's kind of, yeah, no. You can say Nipsey Hussle, his whole life was a great artist. I'm going to say Nipsey Hussle worked his way up to be a great artist, because when he finally released his first album, when Victory Lap, like his first official album, he was at the Grammys for a nomination. So, you know, he was on his way. It's Whack 100 crazy with that bullshit. Nipsey Hussle wasn't a great selling artist in the beginning. He grew to be a great artist. I'm talking about before his death. Like you gotta think about it. He was that last year or this year. Yeah, last year in February, the man was at the Grammys for his first album he ever released, Victory Lap. So they was like, oh shit, bro, look at that story. Now imagine if some of them motherfuckers sick, they'd be like, imagine if we kill him. What? Imagine if we kill him, bro. How much money that would be. You gotta think about that, man. That'd be so tragic. We can make movies about that. That inspired Crips to come together and show money to the love, show love to the store. We can make a movie and people will come together and go watch the movie. They think about shit like that, bro. It's a sick world. At some time they think about it like if they got an agenda finna happen, and then they see your life, or they see your voice, your opinion as a fucking, like, a big sword in their agenda, they'll pop your ass for that, man. You gotta think, man. It's all type of shit. They'll get you. It's all type of shit. But with Nipsey, he was so inspirational, bro. You gotta think. When they see somebody like that talking when you're alive, they sick. They're demonic. So they like, imagine his death, bro. The inspiration when people see that and he ain't here no more. That makes people want to elaborate. But it makes you more enamored with him. It's always been like that. It's not even just with musicians, all celebrities like that. You've never watched a movie with a great actor and you find out they're dead and you go watch all their old shit. It makes you more enamored with them because their work, they live in their work now. They're no longer alive. It makes you wish they were alive, but you can't. I remember, I seen the movie when it first came out, but I remember seeing Romeo Must Die Again, bro, like in 2000, when I was older of age this time. This was like 2000 and like 10 or 11. I already knew Aaliyah was dead, of course, but that was my first time seeing Aaliyah again, and I went and bought the movie, bro. Aaliyah, like, everybody know Aaliyah's fine, but bro, everybody know, if you ever seen her, bro, in Romeo Must Die, Aaliyah's, like, status is the most beautiful black woman on earth in that time. I'm serious, bro. The way the looks the angles they were getting her at, bro. Leah was beautiful. The round eyes, my nigga. She was natural. Her fucking attitude. Trish was sexy as fuck, nigga. Shout out to the niggas that seen that movie, bro. Romeo Must Die. But back to the point, when I found out she was dead, it made me even more in love. I was like, oh my, like, nigga. I became like the way Drake is over, because I was like, bro, I wish she was here, you know? So I went and watched all her movies, watched albums, old interviews, shit like that, bro. Watched old pictures, all pictorials, old shit of like, I went like for a whole like 2 years just looking up Aaliyah shit. Not constantly, bro. I was still living life. I'm just saying in my spare time, I would always look up Aaliyah shit and just want to see her. Same way I was with, well, I've been into Richard Pryor, but I remember like 5-7 months ago, bro, like for an 8-month span, I was just like really studying Richard Pryor, bro, his work, because he's dead, of course, but he lives in his work. So watching all them old studies, how honest he was now compared to society now that tries to be honest, it was crazy. Like, this nigga was back then being 100% transparent. Now we're transparent in society, but back then Richard Pryor was being transparent. So to watch him back then and all, like, even like his roast and shit like that, the way he was honest and he didn't give a fuck and he told so much truth in his comedy, he told so much truth about the industry and shit like that, it made me like more enamored with him. You know what I'm saying? All right, so people right now, there's some people who ain't never listened to Nipsey, bro. Now they're hearing Nipsey hustle. Now they're hearing all them inspirational quotes. The way this nigga spoke about being at the bottom, taking losses, and life is about taking losses and growing from them. How many niggas tell you life is about taking W's and winning and everything? Nipsey was like, life is about taking losses, nigga. That's where the lessons are. That's where the learning is from, nigga. The learning is what makes the skill, and the lessons and the losses, that's what makes the winning feel beautiful. Nip spoke shit like that to existence, bro, so you gotta think. But that's pretty much my 2 cents on the Nipsey Hussle situation, bro. You know, Nip was a great artist, bro. And his inspiration was big, my nigga, so you always gotta think about that when you think about somebody, whether it's a comedic or something like that. Think about their impact, and I want you to think about the things that the little fucking visions and little motherfucking inquiries that the industry got. You know what I'm saying? Or the little agendas the industry try to carry out. I want you to look at the people that died. I want you to look at their viewpoints, how it would probably clash with that so badly. It'll make a lot of sense.